Hello, this is AAA Skills. Today I'll be doing a new tutorials on the basic pen spinning tricks, which I'll just write down here. One is the finger pass, then the reverse, then comes the charge, the reverse, the sonic, the reverse, the thumb around, reverse, then comes the Twisted Sonic. It's not a fundamental, but it's a basic trick. You could add in the shadow. Shadow is more intermediate. And then if you want to, you can add the index around. Nah. But these are all the basic tricks. So the first pen spinning tutorial I'm going to do is the finger pass. It's a pass between fingers. You can go once and continuous. You may have seen somebody doing this in school or somewhere already, so it's pretty intuitive. Basically, you hold your pen with your fingers pushing like this, and then move it to the side and then bend, and then bring your thumb, so then you can kick with your pen like this. So your pointer finger should kick up, and your middle finger should go this way, this direction, and then the pointer finger should go in this direction. And then with your thumb, you can put a little force into it. So do this, push right here, and then grab your ring finger and just carry out the force of the pen and move it to another slot. So that's the first step. And the part that you need to do some training on your pinky is pushing with your pinky, and that's going to drop because eventually your pen will just fly off. But with training, it can go without flying off. So once you take it with your pinky, you have to bend your ring finger down so it's faced at the side, and the back of the pen or pencil is faced right. And then the harder part is you bring it back to your thumb by pushing down instead of up with your ring finger, and then pushing down with your pointer. So first it'll probably look like this. Wait, no, actually. But then eventually it could look like this. And you can go faster. My finger pass is pretty bad, but if you really practice this and not going at any tricks, you can get it really, really well. Welcome to my next tutorial, and my next tutorial is focus. My next tutorial is going to be about the charge. So I'm doing the finger pass, charge, sonic, thumb around, twisted sonic, reverse, 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 then the shadow. In order. And before, if you watch the finger pass, this is a charge tutorial. And the charge is a simple twirl that can lead to more twirls and passes. And basically, one of the most important fundamentals, pen spinning. But you can only learn how to push with the finger pass, but most of you learn the charge first, which was me. I practiced with the charge and then went back into the finger pass and realized how bad of a pen spinner I was. So the charge can be done in the 1-2 slot, the 2-3 slot, the 3-4 slot, and the T. So it's just a basic twirl. And start with the pointer finger, and this is a pen mod. But if you just have a regular pencil, you have to start keeping your pen at the pencil at the thumb flap here, and applying force while pushing down your pointer finger like this, and pushing up with your ring finger, and trying to let it, oh, that's too much. Trying to let it slide off. Wait. And the pressure would bring yourself to like this position, or this position, like here. And then once your pen can get into this position with practice, then you have to slowly bring your ring finger closer like this, and then your pointer finger down and up, and then try to bring it back to your thumb. So it's traveling a revolution, one revolution. And then basically you release and bring the pencil back. So in other people's understanding, when you're get better at pen spinning, you don't actually have to launch it off your thumb. You can just launch it off like this. And you can also kind of do it fingerless. And trying to control it in the middle. And then later, you can bring it to the 2-3 slot and launching off your ring finger this way. And it's kind of harder to do the singular, but you can do the continuous charge, and that's takes more practice, and there's no way to actually tell someone to do it. It's just practice and perseverance. And yeah, it's not my good charge. Do it good with the pen mod. And that's basically it. And you can try here. And it's a really nice fundamental in pen spinning to do. Well, this is AAA Skills, my another video. And I just realized I decided to combine my 4 fundamentals in one video. And I'd also decided the reverses will be in the next video, because, well, I just decided. Anyway, so this tutorial is going to be on the Sonic. The Sonic is a trick that where it moves from one slot to another. The regular Sonic from the 1-2, the 2-3 to the 1-2, and then the 3-4 to the 2-3 is like this. So basically, well, I have a double-sided pen, and I say you shouldn't start with the double-sided pen when you're doing the Sonic, because you need to get how to push it off your thumb. So use some sort of pencil, and you need to keep your pencil at some sort of thumb flap or area where you can launch something off. You can even like keep it at your hand, but apply pressure to this one spot here. And it'll fly off. But try to control it into entering your other slot in midair. Basically, your pen should be moving counterclockwise. Yeah, clockwise, to just like the charge. Except in the Sonic, instead of just circling, you have to have it at the edge here, and kind of have to hold your two pointer fingers and ring fingers together, and bend your middle finger down in this position so it can slowly travel next, and then your pointer finger. But you need to put some force into it. So if you don't already know the charge, it's just that twirl, and you can go back into the beginning video and see it, and that will teach you how to do the Sonic. But if you don't already know the charge, I'm just going to say try to push, make it release, and make it go inside next slot. Hopefully, to make it, with practice, make the pen or pencil move. But if you already know the charge, you just release your pen 3/4 of a revolution. Actually, 1/2. So practice this release that you already know from the charge. And again, clamp and bend your middle finger down and collect. Palm up, palm down, doesn't really matter. Where could you spot the Sonic in that combo? Where can you spot the Sonic in this combo? It was right at the end. That's basically the Sonic, but once you're comfortably and able to launch it off your thumb with a small pen, try making some sort of pen mod, like the Victory, RSVP, whatever suits you. And then, instead of launching off your thumb like this, spin on the middle, hold your pen or pencil at the middle of the pen, and just hold it here, and rely on the wrist motion to do the push and the catch, instead of rely on the thumb flap. Welcome to my next tutorial, and this one is on the thumb around, and it's what it is, spinning around your thumb. Most people learn this trick first, a lot of people do, but I haven't really seemed to do it, and I'd say don't learn this first, because the thumb around is such a cool trick. People will say, oh, I already know this, I don't need to learn any more pen tricks, and then they'll just become one of those people who just constantly flip it around your thumb. Those are noob pen spinners. Noob. And I know a lot of those kids at school. Anyway, so the thumb around is the first and most basic around trick, like the index, the middle, and the ring, the arm, the hand, the high tie, and all that, which is advanced. But the thumb around involves a pushing motion with your middle finger, and then you should hold your pen in a position that your two fingers are faced near the middle, and then your other two fingers are faced this way, or you can just leave them down because they don't really do much, just for support. And then keep your thumb almost the edge of your pen if you're using a double-sided pen. If you're using a regular pen, just keep it in this some area, I guess. Then when you launch it off, it's at this position. Then you can do the reverse. So basically, in the pushing motion, you need to take your middle finger and slowly release the pen, but your pointer finger should be faced downward so you can prepare for the catch. So basically try to push it around your thumb, and what most people struggle with is they try to spin it on the tip and go like this, and it flies off. But you need, instead of holding it directly, you need to hold your fingers like this, and your thumb should be higher than your pointer finger. So then it should be spinning at this bottom area right here, so there's no confusion caused. So the most crucial parts are making sure you can push it right at this point. So practice this push right here in this position, and then try actually putting some force into the push. And it should travel around your thumb. That's probably the hardest part, but it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. And then the hardest, one of the other hard parts is the catch, where it's around this position. Most people can just grab it. That's a mistake many people make. You need to grab it with your pointer finger so it could be in this position. So push and catch. It takes so much practice, like a month, a week, so for some like even 2 or 3 months. But once you got it, it just sticks with you, and you can do it with lots of stuff, like a piece of tape, what's in you? Oh, it's just some finger lights. You could do it with a hairbrush, pen without a tip, a bottle of bubbles. Whoops. That's many things you can do with the thumb around, except it's pretty easy, but the reverse is pretty hard. Now I'll see you in the next reverse.